Imagine this. You're sitting alone on a park bench. The world rushes past, car horns in the distance, your phone buzzing with notifications, your mind a storm of unfinished tasks, lingering emotions, and unanswered questions. Then, someone quietly sits beside you. You glance over, and time seems to pause. A man in a simple robe. His gaze is still as water, his posture calm yet grounded like an old tree. He says nothing at first, but something inside you begins to shift. You don't need to ask who he is. You already know. It's Buddha. And if he spoke to you, not in a temple, not in a monastery, but here, in your restless modern life, this is what he would say. 1. You are not your noise. Buddha looks at you gently and says, "You think your mind is who you are, but your mind is just the clouds. You are the sky. You chase peace as if it's out there, something to win, to earn, to reach. But peace is not a destination in the future. Peace is the quiet home you forgot inside yourself." He smiles. Stillness is not the absence of noise. Stillness is the absence of judgment toward yourself. And suddenly you realize, maybe your anxiety isn't your enemy. Maybe it's a doorway. 2. Pain is not punishment. You lower your head, remembering all the things that went wrong, the heartbreak, the disappointments, the weight you've carried in silence. Buddha speaks again. Pain is not punishment, and happiness is not a reward. Everything is a teacher. You hurt because you loved. You struggle because you care. Suffering is not a flaw in life. It's the pulse of transformation. He watches a leaf drift down from a tree. Even the tree doesn't grieve the falling leaf. And suddenly you begin to let go, not of the past, but of how tightly you've been holding on to it. 3. Stop running from emptiness. Buddha turns to you, his voice softer. You fill your life with noise, people, achievements, plans, because you're afraid of silence. But emptiness isn't loneliness. Emptiness is space, sacred space. Let your loneliness speak. Let your silence sing. You don't have to be full all the time. Even the moon needs darkness to complete its cycle. You exhale. For the first time today, you notice your breath, rising, falling, as if you're being breathed, not the one doing the breathing. 4. This path isn't perfect. It's real. He looks into your eyes. You think being enlightened means being flawless. But enlightenment is not perfection. It is presence. You will still feel anger. You will still feel tired. You may even fall, but you will no longer forget who you truly are. This path is not about becoming someone else. It's about remembering who you were before the world taught you fear and your heart learned to hide. You nod. Something stirs in your chest. Something ancient. Something soft. 5. Just be here. That's enough. Buddha closes his eyes and whispers, "This moment, right now, is proof that you are alive, that you are unfolding, that you are already on the path. Stop waiting for the future to save you. Let this moment hold you. It doesn't need to be perfect, it just needs to be real." You sit with him in silence. No answers, no sudden enlightenment. Just this, stillness. When you open your eyes, the bench is empty, but his presence lingers. Maybe Buddha never sat beside you. Maybe he was always within you, waiting for you to be still enough to hear him. And as you walk away, the world hasn't changed. But you have. You walk slower. You listen deeper. You breathe as if each moment is a sacred gift, because it is.